5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes under the blanket. I covered my head in total darkness. It's so hard to get up from bed. You begin to count the seconds as if they were the last seconds of your life. But ahead lies an unpleasant, inevitable future. A place behind the blanket. In a cold, dark room, illuminated only by a thin beam of light, penetrating in from the partly open door. A place where you have the sizzling frying pan, although you don't feel like eating in the morning. A place where mom and dad are preparing to go to work, walking and talking. A place where you can hardly hear the radio talking. And outside the window you could see the early dark morning and the light from a neighboring house where life is also awakening. On the street the wind blows, entrance doors slam, and people silently set off for their business of the day through frosty weather. Maybe classes will be cancelled. What's the temperature on the cold street? Or what the radio saying? It would be simply be great if they could cancel classes. That would be a whole day of total freedom. A freedom maybe you never again feel in the future. You could just do various interesting things. After all, everything, even the most boring ones, become interesting on that day. But now I'd like to sleep, because I so much want to. My thinking slows down, and sleepy images begin to flicker. Inner alarm goes off. No, stay awake. I shouldn't lose my thoughts. No, classes will not be cancelled today. Only for first graders, and not for my 5th grade. Or maybe I should tell my parents that I will be having no classes till the 2nd period today. No, we have math. The teacher is very strict person. Had it been a shop class or gym, then it would be possible. But enough. I've spent all of my free time and I even had to borrow a few seconds from the future. It's time to get up. My cold clothes lie on the floor. I need to dress up while still lying under the blanket, because it's so cold outside in the room. But now it's time to leave the warm blanket. The doors open and beam of light blinds me. All the sounds of the apartment become even more distinct. Slowly, placing one leg in front of other, staring at the floor, I head to the kitchen. I eat and drink tea. Here Dad heads out for work. He's saying goodbye to Mom. Check his pockets with a pensive face. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. 20 minutes have done already. I wish I could stop the time for a while. 20 minutes is the most you can spend at home before leaving for school, else you will be late for first class. So I need to go now. A coat on my shoulders, a backpack on my back, and I head out into the dark, towards the cold wind. As I walk, it seems you aren't thinking of anything, but you feel some spatial sensation, a cold and unpleasant sensation as the weather itself. But it's not because of cold weather, it's feeling of hopelessness and inevitability, and it's dark and cold around. Only the light rectangles of the windows add life to the big picture. Entrance doors slam somewhere. It means there are people nearby who also need to go somewhere. They don't want, but they need to. I am not the only one on the doomed list. I come across familiar spots. Here the electric bus. There is the kindergarten. Here is the Sky Lodge. As you pass these spots, you know for sure that you're getting closer and closer to the school. There it is, covered by tree branches. The light of windows is already visible through the trees. And in my classroom, the lights have already been turned on, which means the teacher is already in class. And what if she hadn't come? The first lesson wouldn't have been held. Then there would have been a note hanging on the door, informing students that there will be no classes today, or that classes will begin later, but there will be classes. Here is a large staircase. Along it are dark figures of little humans slowly climbing up, placing their legs in front of the threshold of inevitability, taking their last breath before the last line. But here I am crossing this line. Inside, everything is not that bad. This is my acquaintance, here are my friends. But still, it's sad and cruel to go into the cold from such an early morning. So, you got to the end. I hope it means you like it. I have other stories like this, but I need some time to do all the work. So, maybe it makes sense to subscribe. Thank you.